Welcome back to the Huddle YouTube channel. I'm your host, Owen, and today we're going to be going over my day one draft grades. However, instead of making one long extended video where you're going to have to sit there and sift through each team and try to find where your team is talked about so you can watch about 5 minutes of a 40-minute video, I'm going to make individual videos for each team that picked in the first round. Now, if you were a team that had multiple picks, I'm going to talk about you guys in one video together with all your picks in there. If you just have one pick, it's going to be a shorter one. I'm just going to give my thoughts on your guys' pick and what you should be doing going forward with the draft. So, with that out of the way, let's get started. With the 22nd overall pick, the Baltimore Ravens selected Zay Flowers, wide receiver out of Boston College. I was never, and I've been on record saying this, especially in my Top 10 Wide Receivers podcast, that I'm not the biggest Zay Flowers guy. I do think he's a second-round talent. His run after the catch and deep threat ability is good, and I feel like his route running really improved from when I first laid eyes on him back in 2020. However, I still think he has a little bit of issues separating when it comes to physicality in the route, as well as getting off the line of scrimmage with straight-up press on up against the line. So I didn't have him as a first-round guy. I think he was my wide receiver like 7 or 8, just because I felt like he was going to struggle in specific schemes if he was asked to be a outside wide receiver. But going to a place like Baltimore, who has Rashad Bateman on the outside and now OBJ on the outside, he can really be that slot type, and he won't even have to be on the field all that often with the tight ends. I've gone 2 tight ends with Isaiah Likely and Mark Andrews, so he's not going to be forced to be something that he isn't going to need to be. However, I still do think he's going to be a bit of a reach here because he was pretty low down on my board when it comes to being a second round guy, and we're here at 22 overall. So I'm not going to kill him too much because, like I said, 22 is when you're going to start looking into more need. As long as they're like an early day 2 pick, grade wise, you'll still take him here. I didn't have him as that high up in the round 2. I think he was like a mid day 2, like a mid second round guy. But still, I feel like they maybe even could have went corner here as opposed to Zay Flowers. So I have some problems with this. Also, I like it for Zay Flowers. I just don't know if I like it that much for the Ravens. So I'm going to give it like a B-. They're going to give Lamar some more weapons. But like I said, they probably should have went corner here. And even if they went to wide receiver, I feel like there were some better ones on the board that could have filled the same role. I expect him to be more of their gimmick touch, kind of like screen pass or jet sweep kind of wide receiver, as opposed to like a traditional wide receiver, at least in year 1.